What's up? What's up? You already know what time it is. You already know what I'm getting ready to talk about because you done looked at it in the title. Today is 2026. It's day 57. 308 days left to go. What are you going to do? What have you been doing? Have you been getting yourself together? Got your plan together? Have you been moving forward with the things that you want to do? Do you really need someone to get you motivated? Or can you be motivated and not really know how to get started? I believe that is true because you can have some of the biggest ideas and just not know how to put them into place. So let's say you come up with an invention, right? But you don't know how to get it patented. You don't even know nothing about patent or anything. So, a lot of people put this stuff out there and the next thing you know, somebody done screwed them over. Somebody stole their idea and it's like, oh, well, I didn't know. That's called being prepared and being in the know, being knowledgeable of how to put things together in order for you to be successful and have a hold on what you created mentally. You can also be a good artist. You could be a good anything, but you just don't know how to put it in a place where it could be seen. Whatever talent you have, you don't know how to put yourself in a position where you could be noticed or move forward with what you have going on. An idea can lay dormant in the mind and be revisited from time to time to be refreshed or updated. So you could sit on this idea, you got this invention, and you're just going over it and over it. One thing you don't do is you just don't talk about it. You keep it to yourself. Even like I call my cousin because she's a seamstress and I got this idea for something that can possibly have military application, which is going to be, that's a lot of money, right? And I didn't even tell her what it was. And so as I talked more and more about her making a prototype, she was like, well, you can go to these places and they'll show you go to certain places and they'll show you how to use a machine and produce your own prototype and everything like that. And I was like, okay, cool. It gave me a thought, but it's still in my head. And I'm like, am I going to be able to make this come to, fruition? I don't know, but I'm not telling nobody what it is. I don't care what it is. If I had like extra $1,000 right now, I probably could put it into play because I know what to do in order to put it forward. But before I write it down, and they actually have companies that can, if you have an idea, you can put something together, and I guess you could take that image and then have it copywritten or whatever, to make it yours. So, the idea don't get stole. But holding on to that idea and having it in your head, nobody can steal it. Nobody can steal it from you. You can go through and you can imagine how it's going to be used, and you're making changes here and there. You can keep that in your head, but you have to put it down somewhere so it can get started. So you can get it moving in the right direction. That's if you really want to. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, so I'm not really thinking about that, but I do ponder on it from time to time and see, to make it, see where I'm going with it. See if I can perfect it in my head first. I'm gonna give you another example. When I have a song in my head, I can have the whole chorus, arrangement, tempo, lyrics, but when I try to write it down or vocalize it, it doesn't come out right. I forget a lot of what I try to put together. I'm like, man, I'm lost. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not coming out. This is not the way that I put this together. It could be a poem. It could be anything. What I've learned is that when I keep it to myself and I perfect the initial thought and I write it down, write down the thought, it leaves me to go back. I can go back and reference that, and it helps me to remember what was going on. I also will have a beat or something that's referenced. I won't sample that beat, but I'll use that beat as a reference to how the tempo was supposed to go. Also have a little recorder. You can record, and then that way you can keep your tempo, keep that handy. If it doesn't have to be music, it could be anything, any type of idea you had, and you was like, oh snap, I want to write it down, or I want to, keep an audio log of it. You can do that. But like I said, as soon as I start talking about it, I forget it. As soon as I start trying to vocalize it, I forget it. So I'm able to go over and over, line for line in my head, like a whole chorus. But to just start writing, I screw it all up. It's and I don't I don't speak when I don't speak it until I've written it down. Not until it's like a download from the brain to the paper. And like I said before, record all of your ideas. It doesn't have to be music, whatever you got going on. If you really want to put your ideas in motion, if you really want to get started with the idea that you got, find somebody that's already doing it. Find somebody that's doing it and doing it well. Somebody that's really successful in that area of expertise that you're trying to jump into, because they're going to be the ones that really put you forward. Don't waste time if you feel like they BSing you around. If you got ideas, don't share your inner ideas with them. Just ask them about the process of getting to where they are right now. Talk to them and say, I'm an artist too, and this is what I want to do. And it was like, well, I don't, well, let me see some of your work. Show them something. But what you got on the back burner, don't do that, because they'll probably steal your shit. I'm just saying. But always try to get with somebody who's got the best experience and is showing the best production in the field that you want to be in. They're going to be the ones to help you. The ones that have the most experience. And then you can talk to everybody else too. But those guys that are really successful in what you want to do, talk to them. You got to be successful. Whatever you start doing, whatever information these people give you, apply it to your goals and make your own lane. Make sure you're trying to be successful. Don't forget to incorporate focus, patience, and consistency. You got to stay focused on what you're trying to do every day, even if you're thinking about it. At least think about it every day. And stay focused on that. Give yourself some time every day to work on that. And then patience. Consistency. Be consistent. But the patience got to come. Because if you're like, oh man, I'm not there yet, you got to keep going till you get there. You got to keep going till you get there. So focus, patience, and consistency when you are applying the wisdom that was given to you to get yourself started. You can motivate yourself. You can. I don't think nobody needs anybody to be motivated, because if you feel like you can write a song or you can build something or you can design something, nobody had to tell you to do it. Nobody had to motivate you to do it. You was already excited to do it. But to put it out there where you could benefit from it, truly benefit from it, you got to get out there and talk to somebody who can help you. Don't put your idea in their hands. Talk to them and ask them, how do I get this out there so I can get my name out there? All right, so once again, folks, don't waste time. Whatever idea you got popping, work on it, be consistent, be focused. You're going to fail, but when you fail trying, you fail good. You feel me? So don't give up on what you're trying to do. When you give up, you lose. You just don't know where it's going to take you. So just remember, folks, hey, it's 2006. It's day 57. We got 208 days left to go. Don't waste no time, folks. Don't waste no time. Don't waste no time, because we ain't got time to waste. Feel me? Peace.